Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Robin, this is Digital Wilds, and welcome to a game you might not have ever seen before. This is Cubivore for the GameCube. This was originally released back in 2002. I believe it was released in all three regions, but it's a game I've never seen really discussed. It is something that really needs to be seen to be believed, and I think we'd better get started. So I am a primal mighty might piggy. That is a situation that will change during the game, but as you can see, this is a Minecraft-style block-based world. I feel so nice, so warm. I remember in great detail a past I neither saw nor heard. Once upon a time, the world was full of wilderness, and dazzling, colourful beasts thundered across its untamed plains. Until one day, the colourless beasts arrived and began to devour the wilderness. Soon the land was no longer wild. The colourless ones kept the wild in their ashen bodies until it formed raw meat, giving them great power. Among them was a beast that boasted 6 pieces of raw meat. This beast, known as Killer Cubivore, became king of the entire world and set out to consume all of its wilderness. If nothing is done, the wilderness will disappear and the world will wither and fade. I want to live. That was the first thought I ever had. I want to be alive. So we begin the game in the Poor Dunes. Now, as you'll see, this is a very, very strange game, graphically, storytelling-wise, and ultimately gameplay-wise as well. So I am born, I am alive, I'm Piggy Robin. I come into this world a beast, and as a beast, I shall eat and become king of all cubivores. So we are Cubivore. We can move around with the analog stick on our little flappy tadpole tail, and we can jump with the A button. This will become significantly useful until we get legs later on in the game. But as you see, we're in a kind of maze-like arena. We can eat our way through plants. I found some snapgrass. It's got a delicious tint to it. I feel like I have more energy now. So we can heal with that. Our stomach meter will be filled up. Is that a bug? Wanna eat, wanna eat, wanna eat, wanna eat, wanna eat, wanna eat. Zelda style, we press L to lock on and A to attack. Now this is where the game gets a little bit weird and bleak. We have to eat our way through lots and lots of prey in order to grow and be able to take on the colourless cubivores. It's well, the subtitle of this game is Survival of the Fittest, and it's not called that for nothing. This is a game that involves repeated death and breeding and rebirth and evolution, and can have some rather grim implications in amongst all the cutesy Animal Crossing-esque cube creatures. So here we are in the training grounds. It's a wooden horse. Beef up my body and my attack level. So we gain horn points because this game is nothing if not subtle. And as we get those, we'll advance towards a level up. I'm not sure, but I feel like this game might have been developed for the Nintendo 64, because frankly the graphics are not up to much even for GameCube era. This is very limited number of polygons. Stylistically so, but the textures being so low quality is not great for it. But nonetheless, it's entertaining, and it's a game that's always intrigued me, so I thought I'd give it a proper playthrough. And it looked like toadstools, they look like wicker baskets. I should practice my hunting skills. So yes, we have to sneak up on these guys and ambush them, because we are the apex predator in this slightly horrible world. Yes, and we bite their tails off, and that makes them die by holding down the down button. It's a little bit like Luigi's Mansion combat, where you have to hold on to the ghosts for long enough to be able to suck them into your vacuum cleaner. So this is getting us tongue points. I'm not entirely sure I remember what the difference between the tongue and the horn and so on is, but I assume it's an RPG style mechanic. This is a bit of a role-playing game as well as a cutesy action game. Uh-oh, it's got some colour to its body. Right, so we have our first instance of real combat against this little tire jack. Now, he's only got 2 strength, so I assume that we're going to be able to take him down relatively easily, but as you'll see, it's not a complicated game combat-wise. Although him being wedged against the wall is not helping in terms of... Oh, where's he gone now? Right. Now we can lock on, and because we can grab his tail, we can rip that off and take him down. So, this gives us colour meat, which changes the colour of my little mighty knight, and therefore his form as well. So he hops around differently now, you can see. So after a brief pause during which my controller disconnected and so did my recording device, we can proceed on with the game. Having colour on my Cubivore allows me to update certain stats. So I've got stomach, which is my health, my attack, my defense, dash speed, my jump speed and distance, my pounce, which is the strength of my attack, I believe, and reverse, which I'm not entirely sure what that is. Those get a letter ranking, and as you'll see in the bottom left-hand corner, there's a lot of different mutations we can take for my Cubivore. Whoa, a different colour this time, and a different shape as well. If we're smart, we can take this guy down without getting hit ourselves. Yes, so now we're red. So that means the flap is on a different side of our body, but that's also not the only change. So feel a bit more buff. So what does that mean in terms of stats? Let's have a look at the bestiary. So now our stomach is 1 lower, we've got 1 less health. And our attack is lower as well, but it said we felt more buff, so I'm not quite sure what was going on there. But our jump has been upgraded. So evidently there is yes, so we jump a lot higher now, evidently. I'm not sure what advantage that confers upon us, but we shall find out. Okay, so we're into combat proper now. As we eat these guys, I think we will continue to evolve further and change our stats accordingly. Yes, so now we're getting our shape changes with each colour. Oh, now we shuffle along like a dog with worms. So now we've got a decent reverse speed because we've got that little ground shuffle. I see, so but our defense has gone down in exchange for our attack going up. Right. So we now need to play more aggressively, I see. It's a doorway to the next land. No, it's a jagged hole with a very poor resolution texture on it. That baby's got some dark colour meat. It must be strong. Okay, so here we have our first boss battle of the game. I'm not sure what this thing is. It looks like a tiger, but yes, it's got 6 HP rather than the 2 we've been used to so far. Still not very difficult, mind. Oh, and we've taken our first hit of the game. We are down to 8 out of 10 stomach points. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. I'll just go find some snapgrass if I need to. And down it goes. So we get +2 experience from that. We change into yellow. So we are way stronger now. We've got up to 18 HP. And if we check the bestiary, yes, we're up to 3 attack. Excellent. So, as we go on, our stats will continue to improve. I see how this is working. This is really a game of very, very swift evolution. I conquered poor Dunes. Piggy Robin mutated 4 times. And it shows us what we've got in the bestiary here. So we've got quite a few of these pales, and now we are pale dark because we've got some dark meat to enhance our abilities. I see. Woo! I'm plumb tuckered out. What with being born and pigging out, it was a killer schedule for my first day. I'm totally oinked out. Zoinked out. Zonked out. Sorry. I haven't quite mastered the art of language yet. Anywho, glad to be born and all, but to be totally honest, I didn't have a clue what I was doing. Just vague ideas. But if I close my eyes and search the back of my bacon brain, I can see a world teeming with wilderness, colourful animals, colourful lands. I want to bring this colour back to the world. Eating the colour meat makes my body take on many shapes. It's the vitamin D, or perhaps the protein, or perhaps the savoury taste. Piggy Robin. There's occasional good writing in this for such a strange game. I don't really know what became of the developers behind it, but I'd kind of like to see what else they came up with. There's a number of games like this that were on the GameCube that I never really checked out. A lot of them are Japan only, things like Giftopia and one called Homeland, which I believe was one of the few MMOs on the GameCube. So I'll have to have a look at them at some point if I can find some fan translations or learn Japanese, one of which is more likely than the other. This is a world without wilderness. I cannot enter the white terrain. So, what happens if we do enter the white terrain? Oh, no, there's just an invisible wall, I see. So I guess I'll have to find my way around. Ah, it's a wilderbug. It's got the mark of wilderness on it. Okay, so this is one of the colourless beasts, because it's all shiny. So what does this do? Wilderness has returned to the terrain. Ah, so this is a puzzle level, okay. So the wilderness has been absorbed by the colourless beasts, and if we kill them, we can restore wilderness to the world. Lovely. The camera control is one of the other things that makes me think this was originally developed for the N64, because you'll see it only rotates in 1/8 increments, which is consistent with being controlled by the C buttons rather than the C stick, which would have given us proper analog control. I gained some horn points. Get enough and my attack level will increase. Ah, I see. So, as well as the differences in stats that are conferred by the form we're in by eating different pieces of meat, we gain stat upgrades that are more permanent and tied to our RPG stats. I get it. A grass box. Hold down L and press A to pounce. So we've got another training level here. Aha, some wilderbugs. There we go. So we unlock another area of wilderness. There's something kind of haunting about this game. I think it's the sort of muted colour palette, the loneliness of the world, and the sort of minimalist music. 2 pieces of meat. It's a 2-limb beast. So this is another mechanic that will be introduced soon. If we gather more limbs, we become stronger and more agile. So as it says, it's a bit tougher than a 1-limb. So we'll see if we can take it out with our puny 1-limb body. Oh, it's only stomach 5. That's all right. Oh, it bites back though. There is not a huge amount of depth to the combat in this game. It really is just locking on and waiting for your attacks to charge. Nonetheless, it's got a certain charm to it. I am a guitar pale. Well, that's certainly true of my teenage years. So we now come across our next wilderbug, and we should be able to restore our way through to the exit. Ah, so the rest of the ground has returned to normal, but we cannot quite get to the exit yet, because it still has the wilderness symbol on it. So I'm assuming there'll be some kind of boss creature that will come up soon. Ah, yes. The Cub Scout Beast. And he's got a piece of raw meat. So this is exciting, because we can beat him. We should be able to make our way to becoming a 2-limb beast instead of a 1-limb, which will be a significant raise in our stats. So we'll eat this guy down before the raw meat beast gets to us. And now we are grey. Okay. Ah, so now we've got the shuffle movement again. Oh no, we haven't. No, it's still a different... Ooh, taking significant damage off that guy. I can only sustain 2 more hits. That's dangerous. But he's down to 2 out of 6 health, so we'll see what we can do. Hopefully we can take out that other panda once this guy's down. And it won't just teleport us out of the level. Raw paw. Okay. So that's our first raw meat upgrade. Ah, we're on Grandstand. Now that I've got raw meat, I can mate. I can mate. Oh, this game has taken an unexpected turn. I have obtained Raw Paw. With the Raw Paw's power, I can dash using R. Okay. The door is all colourful now. I've put the wild back in wilderness. The digital wilds. Come on, let's check out the next area. Not quite yet. I'm going to check out my dash ability by picking on this panda. By destroying all these beasts, will we ourselves become a beast? I don't know, but I know that I can flap along really cute-like. Oh, I wish I had legs. I conquered Bleach White Highlands. That raw paw, man. Caviar of the wild, I tell you. It's hard to keep the old mandibles from just dropping open. Just one bite of this stuff and my belly starts a-dancing. I get this incredible urge to go and find some females. And to belly dance with them? Now that I've got a raw paw, I can sprint like a racehorse. This is a surprisingly horny game about little cube creatures. By the way, I passed wind of good information. Passed wind? Caught wind? Anyway, I got a fat tip. Word on the street is, in the next level I can meet a female or something like that. Just thinking about it gives me butterflies in my stomach. Is this love? Is this love that I'm feeling? Although my poor little tummy wants to eat something yummy, it's tied up in knots because I've got the hots with a female I want to get chummy. So the cutscenes in this are really well written, and then it goes all strange during the normal dialogue. I very much want to know who wrote this. Ah, so this is the mating grounds. Once I've got some raw meat, I can mate with females. After I mate, my kids have a new limb. I think you've been spending too much time on Reddit. The more mutations I undergo, the more the chicks dig me. Va-va-voom. Yes, that does not tend to be the effect of exposure to radiation or other things that cause you to mutate. But it doesn't seem like we've got much other choice, so might gather some love points. I don't really know what they do, but they might be relevant to the mating process. Oh, no, we got a creature over here. There we go. Oh, now I move really weird. This is not convenient. Still, once I've mutated, hopefully that problem will be gone. Are we going to see a weird polygonal sex scene? Piggy Robin is king of 6 cubivores. And attracts 2 females. These look like really low poly Animal Crossing characters. It's kind of weird. I suppose so. Oh, okay, it's all going to happen off screen. They need to keep their BBFC rating. I mated with 2 females. This is not the direction I expected this game to go in, although I suppose it was always likely from the title. Ah, so now we are a 2-limb beast, which hopefully will mean we can hop around a little bit faster. Piggy Robin II has been born. I'm a 2-limb beast now. Well, you're not the same beast, you're his son. It's a bit strange to claim that you're the same individual. And furthermore, I can pounce from far away. Excellent. Well, that'll enhance our combat capabilities. So drop a quick save, and now there's a boulder blocking off the mating. Oh, so look, we're tiny. We're a tiny little beast. Oh no, we're growing. Okay. Yes, very rapid growth period here. Puberty has already been achieved. So now, yeah, we hop around a lot faster, so we can take out these wilder bugs very, very quickly. Oh, that's a nice boost in combat range as well. Excellent. What does this pickup do? Ah, we get some hump points. I'm not quite sure what that involves. Oh, okay, it's our healing level, so that might affect... Does that affect... Is it health regeneration in this game? Is it just the amount that we get from our snack grass? I'm not sure. It's something we'll have to figure out as we go, I suppose. So what is in this area? Ah, we've reached an oasis. A dip in the oasis does a body good. We've got another pickup here, so we up our horn points. Okay, so we are nearing the halfway mark on our horn points at the moment. I'm curious to see what happens to our stats when that goes up a bit. You can see we've got lots more HP now, by the way. We're up to 34. And we can deal 5 damage a hit to 1-limb beasts, which is a big, big boost in power for our second limb. Even for a not fully charged attack, we got 1. So there, down he goes. I see a pickup hidden in that blade of grass. Extra hump point, excellent. Ooh, just missed you though. What's this? A herbibeast? Eating it won't change my colour, but I presume it will give me XP, or, yes, wanna eat. Yum. This creature is quite intelligent and does seem to know a lot of language, and then it also plays on its basest instincts. I think there's something slightly uncanny valley about it. So we are now a purpule. Ah, okay. So we can reverse by holding the X button, I see. So being grey gives us the R dash, which is very helpful for chasing down creatures like the herbibeasts. So we'll see what this guy makes of our big bite attack. If he can stay in range of it. Oh, does he just heal us? I didn't get any XP or anything from that, so... Oh, did I just kill an innocent creature for no reason? Oh, I feel bad. Pick up there. Ah, the horn points keep going up. Looks like we need 15 for a level up. For now, I'll keep hunting down the wilderbugs. Ah, so we've got an expansive wilderness there, which we need to get past to get to the exit, I see. Well, we seem to be running into various enemies here, so we'll keep chasing those down and see what we get. This guy's a 2-limb though, so he's a bit of a problem to take out because he keeps blocking our attacks. Aha, if you can hit him from behind, then it's less of a problem. Okay, here we go. Quite enjoying how the sun in this game is just some red dots painted on a cube. So we're now a yellow Brit, I guess. Ah, so that was what was enabling them to block our attacks. So how do we do this? Or do we just do this naturally? I'm unclear. Still, it looks like only one more wilderbug to go, and we'll be able to proceed to the next level. If we're lucky, hopefully we'll get another mating opportunity soon. It'd be nice to go up to being a 3-limb beast, although we haven't encountered any as enemies yet, so I suspect that will have to come first. So we've got the 4th Wilderbug, and it looks like we can now proceed. I might hunt down some more opponents first, because that does seem to allow me to, in some way, breed with more females, and that's in some way good. It was never really hugely explained. I'm just going to eat your child in front of you, sorry. Don't mind me. Down you go. Ah, so as a blue site, we get extra range. Okay, I'm learning this now. Yellow for defense, grey for speed, blue for range, red for attack. Stands to reason. Aha! Is our first 3-limb beast, the Boy Scout beast. So this is going to be a bit of a fight for us. We do, however, have that full heal banked in case I need it, so we'll see what we can do. Might take out the smaller beasts first. If I can. Oh, no, I got a hit on him. He's got 21 HP though, that's pretty tough. Oh, and I took a hit from his little sidekick there, that's a pain. Okay, so if you just bully them with lots of quick, rapid attacks, you can make significant progress against them. Lovely. They seem to be able to dive underground, though. That's less than optimal. Nice, a 4 and a 6. So he, if we can consume him before his buddies attack us, goes down. Right, there's one of the minions down. Get a quick hit against the boss. Okay, and sidekick the second goes down if I can chomp him before the boss gets to me. Doesn't seem like the bosses sort of interrupt you while you're eating their sidekicks, which I would have thought would be really in their interests, but who knows how these things work. Ah, so it's our first scar bit. I don't know what that does. Get enough and my defense level will increase. Okay, stands to reason. You've taken lots of hits, so you're now immune to more damage. Kind of that saying, whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger, although that's not, you know, medically true in any meaningful way. Okay, so this guy's down around half health. Doesn't seem too bad. Just pin him in the corner and keep whacking him. Yeah, there we go. Might take a couple of hits in the process, but nothing too bad. I've still got 2/3 of my health bar, so I don't think we need to worry at this stage. And he goes down, so we chomp him, I assume. Ah, no, okay, so because he has 3 pieces of meat, we need to bash him down a couple of times, but he doesn't restore to full health on each occasion, he just gets a few hit points back, so that's okay. So now we've eaten... yeah, so he's got 2 wounds, so he only has 1 limb left now, which makes him nice and weak. And with that, his 3rd piece of meat is taken, we get 4 XP, and we beat the boss. Got the raw bone. Boy Scout Beast defeated. Now that I've got raw meat, I can mate. I can mate. Yes, we saw that at the start of this level, it was quite unbecoming. I've obtained raw bone. With the raw bone's power, I can block even better by pressing B. Okay, so getting new abilities. Lovely. That will come in helpful when we attack some of the stronger beasts much later. So now we can proceed through to the next bit of wilderness. If I just scout around in the grass I didn't explore a moment ago to see if I can pick up any more bonuses to my stats. I conquered Frog Bog. Raw bone. Forget boneless ham, I'm a big boned pig now I am, and with the raw bone's power my defense level got stronger. Quoth the raw bone, nevermore. In my defensive stance I can drive my enemies away. Oh, and by the way, I found a new mutating trick. You just collect meat of one exclusive colour and then you mutate. Makes sense, doesn't it? Life as a pig is sweet, like sweet and sour pork, and yet I'm starting to feel that there are, like, limitations on being a pig, you know? If I really want to defeat Killer Cubivore and become Cubivore King, I may have to, like, reinvent myself. If only I could find you, consummate. To rise above this curly pigtail, I must whistle and walk down the trail, towards raw life looking for a wife, the consummate, the perfect female, Piggy Robin. He's quite the poet, this little cube creature. So we are in the Mupopo Desert, which, I'll be honest, looks a lot like the other levels we've been through. Oh no, so we get another mating opportunity, which might mean we come out with a 3rd limb, which be good progress. Piggy Robin is king of the 12 Cubivores. So this time, it looks like I get to mate with 4 females, one of whom has 3 legs, which is a little bit strange. However, that'll mean a good boost to our stats, so yes, I will go through with this. You know, mating with 4 females at one time sounds logistically challenging, Piggy Robin. 2 out of 4 females gave birth to children. Oh, okay, so the more we mate with, the more opportunities we get for different creatures. I see. Okay, so which do I fancy? Now, blue sites get the longer range for attacks. Yellow Braits get the higher defense, but that looks more maneuverable because he's got actual legs. So I think I'm going to go with the 3-limb Yellow Brait. And Piggy Robin III is born. And I grew a fang, and I'm not entirely sure what that means. I can tear off 2 pieces of meat in 1 bite now. Ah, lovely. Okay, so when there are bosses with more than 2 limbs, they become easier to defeat. So I'll drop a quick save, and we'll try and find some enemies to demonstrate it on. So I am a little tiny piggy jumping around on my 2 little legs. But I will soon grow. I'll soon grow into a big, strong piggy. And yes, my stomach points, my health is up to 60, which is lovely. I'm still not quite clear on what the heart points do, but I imagine we'll find out before too long. Nice, a hit for 25, excellent. A double gobble. Thanks to my fang, I can tear off lots of meat. Okay, so that was nicely demonstrated in action. We'll just go back and get that other enemy quickly. I don't know what dark meat does. It's not been made entirely clear so far, but I think it's just another form of mutation. I'm still zooming around quite quickly on my now admittedly slightly weird legs, but you know, what more can you ask for from a creature made of ceiling tiles? Looks like I'm blocked in here though, so I'm going to have to head back and find a different route. Oh, a love bug! What are you? Oh, so you're 3 love bits. Now, I'm not entirely sure still what love bits do, but any opportunity to eat and grow and continue to mutate my beast into a mighty predator, I will not reject. Down that goes. Tastes like love. Like those love heart sweets that are made of sherbet. Those are tasty, but I never actually shared them with anyone because I was a very unpopular child. A bullfrog stool. Oh, it's like a toadstool but bigger. I get it. I get the joke. I get jokes. So, although this instructs me to press X, pressing A seems to have more actual effect and gets me more tongue points. So I'm not entirely sure what this is trying to train me for. But that does get our tongue points up a little bit, so we reach our first level up. Lovely. Ah, so we've grown a tongue. Improving my eat and run skill. I'm not sure what that actually does. I can continue to train it. Ah, I'm through training here. Okay, so we've exhausted the training now. Lovely. Another horn point there. We're nearing a level there. Now, if that's anything like the tongue points, then we'll grow a horn when we hit that maximum, which will hopefully improve our attack power. Got some more herber beasts there, who I'm not going to kill because I don't need their health right now. And with another wilderbug, we run into this large collection of 3-limb beasts. Now this is going to involve a lot of combat, I imagine, from some fairly powerful creatures. So there is a chance I might not survive this. This is the first major threat I've faced, I guess, so far this game. There's some colourless beasts, which all seem to have the male symbol painted on them for some reason. The Scoutmaster beast. Ah yes, we beat the Boy Scout beast, so now we've leveled up a little. He is a 4-limb beast. That is powerful indeed, but we'll do what we can. First take out his buddies. Oh, a 32. That's powerful damage. Oof. I'm gonna have to be very, very careful in this battle. Oh, a 48, and I'm dead, or I'm very vulnerable to being eaten at least. If I bash through the snack grass, I can gain health back. So at least it doesn't kill you for running out of HP. You've still got to be properly eaten. But I am now. Oh no, that's it. Okay, abort, retreat. Need to get some more stats. Maybe I just need to eat the wilderbugs and get out of here. Right, 1 down. 2 down. 3 down. Okay, so the wilderness is cleared. Maybe if I can escape these guys, eat some more enemies and level up, I might be able to have the stats to take them on. Okay, so we're looking at a slightly better situation now. If I can fight my way free of getting eaten. Oh no, my raw meat goes down. Oh, so I'm back down to being a 2-limb. Oh no, that's very, very not good. Okay, so we are not on higher limbs forever. We've got to be careful. But I can take you down at least. I might get some meat back if I take out other beasts, actually. That's a good shout. Yes, okay, so if I lose a limb, I can regrow it by taking out a lesser beast. I see. Now this is why morality does not apply in the laws of the wild. If I can level up, I might be able to be strong enough to take out the Scoutmaster. Wrong target there. Oh, I took a huge whack there. Take out this yellow bugger. And down he goes. Excellent. Snuck up on by that little snake. Lovely. Taken out in 2 hits. Sorry about this, dude. I just need your XP. Delicious. Oh, so we now become blue, which gives us longer range. That might be handy in taking out the Scoutmaster, but it wasn't quite what I was after. Okay, our tongue grew, so what does that mean? Oh, a mutation. My stomach level increased. Okay, so our max HP's gone up. Lovely. Well, that will definitely help in taking out the boss. So now that we've regrown that limb, we might be able to... Oh, we got snuck up on again there. Don't sneak up on me, I might do something you regret. Like that, or that, or that. Or indeed this. So if you leave it too late in the day, you become tired. I'm not sure what that does. Hey babe, wanna be my wife? Then check out my raw life. But the beast with the piece is the Scoutmaster beast. Fighting him might be suicide. Okay, so we sleep and have a little poem. I see. I don't know what that does necessarily. I don't know whether it respawns the enemies we've beaten or something. Or does it restore us to full health? Not entirely clear. We'll find out. So we've separated him off from the boss, which is I think the way you've got to do this. My stomach's getting dangerously empty. I think the night does seem to make the grass regrow though, so that's something. Gives us more healing spots. So that's one sidekick down. Just going to go get some snack grass and restore my stomach, and now we're fighting on a slightly more even playing field. Particularly with regards to these little sidekicks there. 8, and down to nothing, so if I can just consume him, the Scoutmaster will be unattended to. That's another 4 XP as well, very, very good. Oh, sadly, we're doing very little damage to him. Maybe if there's a chance to attack him from behind, that might be where I can inflict a good hit. If the camera was more easy to maneuver, this would also make things significantly easier. 24 from a hit from him, he's very powerful. I am just about surviving, but it is partly a case of just trying to dodge out of the way. But if you can do that, it does seem you can get decent hits in. I just got a couple of 2s. That's only 20 odd hits and I can take him down. So if you dodge, you can then counterattack and get some decent damage in. I'm sure there are lots of Cubivore fans in the comments yelling at me for how I play this game, but you know, I seem to have made it this far. Plus, because he's got 4 limbs, I'm going to have to hit him multiple times in order to get his limbs off. Still, because I can eat 2 at once now, I might be able to get him down in 2 rounds, which should be doable. So it looks like I'm only doing 1 damage per hit, which is real chip damage stuff, but I can always fall back to the herbivores if I need to. Oh, he's hiding amongst my other enemies now. That's suboptimal, frankly. Plus he seems to have eaten some of them and got his health back. Ugh, terrible. I need to guide him back over here, ideally. Come and have a go. Oh, you did, and you massively injured me. Well done. Okay, back down to 24, 23, 22, 21, 29, oh, 19. Alright, so we've isolated him again, back in the corner, come on. Oh, 26, that's a big, big hit. But we can heal it off reasonably well with the snack grass. Another round of hits, hopefully. And we're down to... When he gets stuck against the wall, seems the best time to inflict damage. We're down to 15. Fully charged hit does 2, so he's down to 13. Oh, 5, nice. Getting down to 7. Another 5, 1. And there we go. He is available for a good chomping. Right, let's get his limbs off quick. This guy was tough, so he's now down to being a 2-limb and only on 11 HP. This is much easier to handle. Still do 17 HP damage to us though, that is significant. So 5 HP left, 4, 3, 2, 1, and there we go. He is down for a chomping. And with that, we have beaten him and we got the raw life. So when we next get to a mating station, we should be able to go up to a 4-limb beast. That is very, very good. I've got 3 pieces of raw meat. At last, I have become the perfect pig. I can mate with the ultimate female. Oh my, you're that rugged male who beat the Scoutmaster, Beast. You're, like, so manly? Okay. With you as his father, our child could become king of the Cubivores. Was I just eaten whole? Was I just vored? Was that what the vor in the title Cubivore refers to? Gadzooks, I've been eaten. It's so dark, so nice and warm. As a pig, I had strengthened my skills, grown 3 limbs, and become just as burly as a pig can be. I may have set some sort of swine world record. Still, I cannot let this be the end. I long to become king of the Cubivores. I need to eat with abandon, and bring wilderness back to the world, and mutate until I'm blue in the face and get some of that good lovin'. If only I were born again. This story has taken an even more unexpected turn, frankly, but we'll see where we go. So I seem to be... Am I now inside the Ultimate Female, which is a land of rainbows? Huh, where am I? Well, I'm in Rainbow Heaven, okay, so have I died? Is that what's happened here, and I have to return to Earth? Let's take a look around this world. Well, we could take a look around this world, but for now, ladies and gentlemen, I think it is time for a break. We will possibly give this a second look, actually. I was only intending this to be a nice one-off, but this game has intrigued me sufficiently that I think I'm going to give it a second part, and we'll see how we go, because I don't think it's a long game. I've now got 3 limbs, and as it's stated in the introduction, the Ultimate Beast only has 6. So we seem to be about halfway through the game. I hope that with the second episode, we can get it finished off. So thanks for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this very, very strange little GameCube title. If you want to check it out, it's unfortunately quite hard to find now. I've emulated it, but don't tell the authorities. And, well, let's see what happens in the next episode. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to check out what else is on my channel, I've got Darkest of Days as an ongoing series. I've got Resident Evil 4 as an ongoing series on Saturdays. And I'll have more one-offs coming up in the future for you as well, including a visit from a certain famous Nintendo character who you might not expect. But thank you for joining me, and I will see you soon.